Yo! What's good, everybody? Sorry, let me make sure everything's working just fine. No stream on Kick tonight. For some reason, it's not connecting as well. But how's everybody doing? How was your 4th of July weekend? It's been hot here in Louisville, so it's been like deathly hot, like 105 degrees plus with the heat index. So yeah, it's been a little while, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you traded good last week. Nice little break for me from the content side of things, which is nice. Tonight we are giving away 3 50K Pro Lucid evaluations tonight on the stream, so stick around for your chance to win. But how's everybody doing? What's up, Kyle? A Telegram. I don't know who FOFF is. Is that Miss K? Is that Miss K? Did you change your name? Chompy, Chris, Kyle, Albu, Zen, Lucky. How we doing, guys? Obviously, Mason's here. Mike, how we doing? Yeah, I mean, when I take breaks, guys, I try to not look at charts or markets or anything. I just kind of tune everything out. You know, I'll still trade. That $109 profit that you see is not from tonight. That's actually from Thursday night, I think. Going into Friday was the last time I actually looked at charts. So that $109 that you see on the screen happened last week. But the way that Lucid technically hasn't updated until tomorrow, I believe. So everything is kind of rolled over. But yeah, as far as what I'm seeing tonight goes, I haven't really paid attention to the news headlines either. So I'm not sure if we had any like positive or negative news catalysts. I guess what I'm gonna watch is we kind of rejected 30K up there, so I'll be watching this 950 area because I know that it has served as kind of a break. We've got the daily 20 sitting just below where we're about 100 points below where we're at right now. If we start heading to the downside, the 775 is a nice target. That daily 20 SMA is a nice target for some downside movement. Beyond that, I'm not really sure what to expect tonight with it being still the holiday weekend and probably volume a little bit lighter than normal. So we will see what we get tonight. Did anybody trade that opening volatility out of curiosity? I know there's always one or two of you that puts on contracts right on the open. I'm not going to lie, guys. It feels weird streaming again. It's been a while. Only 249 years and 364 days till America is 500. Can't wait. Yeah, Mike. I mean, I know certain people do have strategies, right? Like they're looking at the spread. Like where the bid and the ask are right off the open, because generally price will go tag that, you know, how it gives you the spread right when you open up your charts before the market opens up on Sundays. Some people have strategies built around that specific spread, but I definitely don't have a strategy built around that. I can tell you that much. Definitely not YOLOing anything with your pass fail rate lately. Yeah, Telegram. I mean, it's been tough, right? I've said it before. I've had to size down. I'm not making what I used to. It just things are going very, very slow for me right now. You know, what's up, Wensteel? How are you? Yeah, it feels strange being back back streaming. It definitely feels a little bit strange. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna try a new dynamic on the channel, guys. Like I think I'm still gonna stream Sunday Globex, but for the meantime, I think that's gonna be the only live stream that I do, unless it's just completely random. Because the live streams aren't really doing anything right now for the channel at all. There's just no benefit really, other than us, us 30 people that are hanging out. Like I said, all the bigger channels are streaming now 24 hours, 7 days a week. So my little channel's just not going to be able to survive doing the same thing that we've been doing, where it's just live streams. So we're going to gear more of our focus on the channel to more long form content, more educational pieces, more stuff that can get more views. Right? Like I think that's the route that I'm going to have to take the channel for the meantime, until the channel grows a little bit more. Once the channel grows a little bit more, I'm not opposed to doing consistent live streams, but if they're not benefiting the channel at all, it doesn't make much sense to block out 3-4 hours a day, right? Have I celebrated America's birthday? I mean, I did a lot of, like, guys, I've been putting up a backsplash in my kitchen lately. So, like, all my free time, like weekends, that's what I've been doing. So, yeah. But yes, guys, we are going to run some marbles races tonight. We've got 350K Pro Lucid accounts to give away. So we will do one here shortly for you people that are here early. All you loyal followers. Obviously, with the thumbnail and the title, I will probably end up getting a lot of random people in the stream tonight. But I do want to give you guys the best opportunity to win. So, Zenza, it's like a blue. It's not quite navy, but not quite... It's like in that middle ground. It's pretty much it's like standard subway tile though. It's not bad. Are we gonna have a slow Sunday night with the holiday? I wonder if we're just gonna range out. I'd like to see some downside, at least to explore price below 800. That seems to be... I mean, we technically still have a gap down here. So I wouldn't mind to see a little bit of downside, but I think I would prefer my entry to be from higher. Maybe we snap up, go test above 30K, and then get the move down. What's up, Adam? How are you? What's up, Mike Light? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I mean, books are... There's not really a whole lot on the books. There is an order resting up there above 30,400. I'm not sure that we get that kind of a move tonight, but we'll see. I doubt we're going to rip 500 points to the top side on a holiday weekend, but it is the Nasdaq, right? It is the Nasdaq. I've seen stranger things happen. Well, I know, welcome to Nasdaqistan. I know, I think England plays tonight in the World Cup, guys. So we're going to try to wrap up the stream prior. What's up, Trader 007? We're going to try to wrap up the stream prior to that so all our UK participants can go watch their game, especially Mason. Mason lives in the UK. Obviously, he's excited about the match this evening. Team USA plays tomorrow, which, by the way, our superstar who was given the red card in the last game, FIFA came out and said that he can play tomorrow, and they rescinded the red card. So we'll have our superstar on the field tomorrow for the match against Belgium, which is good. Yeah, crazy how they fake injuries. Yeah, I know. It's the one thing I don't like. I think soccer and honestly, guys, NBA basketball is that way now too, where they just act like they got shot on the field. All right, Mason, why don't you go ahead and let's do this first giveaway here. We got a little over 40 people. Guys, if you haven't smashed the thumbs up button yet, smash the thumbs up button for me if you could. I would appreciate it. Brazil lost, Norway? I was watching that game a little bit earlier. Obviously, I had to shut it down. I went and ate dinner and did some other things. But, hey, what's up, Pieter? How are you? Long time no see. All right, guys, exclamation point marbles in the chat. We'll leave that open for a couple minutes. First marbles race, 50K Lucid Pro on the line. 50K Lucid Pro on the line. Hey, what's up, Phoenix? How are you? We'll leave that open for a couple minutes, let you guys get those entries in. It's been a little while since we've done the marbles races, so this should be interesting. This should be interesting. You sleepy, Phoenix? Yeah, it's late your time. I understand. Where do I have levels up here? Let's take a look at my levels. Okay, so we got Central Pivot down here at 730. So we'll be watching this 940 area, 950 for possible rejections to set up. All right, we'll leave that open for another minute or two. Let me go shut these blinds real quick. By the way, guys, we are getting closer to the launch of the Level Up suite of indicators. Just be patient with us. We don't have an exact date yet, but it is getting closer. Expect a wait list to be put out sometime soon, possibly even this week, so that we can get an idea about demand and who's interested in getting them. But yeah, things are progressing along. We're not sure exact timeline just yet. There's still some loose ends to tie up on the back end, but we intend on having them out very, very soon. So things are falling into place. But yeah, pretty excited. Pretty exciting stuff. Use all your patience on NQ. I know, it does that. It'll make you pull your hair out. NQ is crazy. I mean, look at these snaps back and forth. All right, guys, 20 seconds, and we're going to close that registration window for the 50K Lucid Pro Marbles race. And then we're going to give Mason a minute or two to get everything all set up. Let's see if I even remember how to do all this. I kind of just am winging it tonight, guys. I'm kind of just winging it over here. Oh yeah, that's right. Lucid did just drop, I think, some cases for people. I saw the message on their Discord. I didn't really look into it too much. All right, Mason, go ahead and shut down those registrations if you could, please. We currently only have 36 people in, so people obviously typed in ! marbles and bounced. So let's do this quick. Let's do this one quick. I think the bots, honestly, guys, hurt the channel more than anything. Like they really hurt the channel because YouTube sees you know 100+ subscribers, and then immediately after the stream, it's like -90, and the analytics just don't look good. Yeah, Marzena, I think I got 50% off too. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm showing 50+ people in the stream right now. So we're going to go ahead and do this race. It looks like Mason's almost ready. Let me get this up and going for you guys. And then we'll see. Actually, it doesn't look like that many marbles on this thing. All right. Let's get the marbles race up and going. All right, guys, you guys know the routine. Spam the number 1 to make your marble go faster. Good luck, everybody. 50K Lucid Pro on the line. Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and drop those marbles. Obviously, I can't win. Mason can't win. So our marbles are irrelevant. I'd just be happy to finish a race. I'll be honest with you. My marble never finishes the race. Ever. I think I finished top 10 last time, the very last race. All right. Futures Master out to the early lead. With Hero Crypto in second, Poor Guy in third. Oh, one steal in second now, with Futures Master still in the early lead. But you guys know this track, you can get yeeted at any point in time. Oh my goodness, is that Miss K? Is that Miss K? Unbelievable. Is that Miss K? All right, Futures Master and Miss K out to the early lead. Oh, guys, it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a close one. I have that feeling. All right, Miss K has the lead currently. Miss K has the lead currently. Futures Master in second. Man Ray in third. One steal in fourth. Oh, Man Ray overtakes the lead with the boost. Hit the speed boost. All right, this is where it gets interesting. Who can get through clean? Who can get through here the fastest? Oh, Man Ray gets hung up on the obstacle. Oh, Miss K. Oh, stay on the track, Miss K. You've got a decent lead. Get through. Get through. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Okay, she's through. Can she hold on? Can she hold off the rest of the pack is the question. Oh, here comes Futures Master. Here comes Futures Master. Come on, Miss K. You just got a little bit to go. Unbelievable. Miss K. Miss K is the winner of the 50K Lucid Pro account. All right, Mason, you're making me nauseous here with the camera work. I understand the celebration though. Miss K, you are the winner of the 50K Pro. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Guys, Miss K deserves it. She deserves it. I know I seem a little bit overexcited for one person, but she deserves it. She is in a lot of streamers' streams. And so she puts in the work, so she deserves it. Congratulations. Wow. All right. Well, Miss K, obviously Mason will coordinate that with you and get you all squared away with that account, but congratulations. Now that everybody sees where they have finished, let's get back to the charts. All right, so we're kind of still just chopping around. We have a little signs of exhaustion at the top of this support zone, this 4-hour support zone that we have. So, I don't know what's going to happen. This is kind of where I wanted to see the short come in from, but buyers are kind of in control as far as order flow is concerned. I mean, if we can get a flip to gray on these candles, I'm not opposed to trying the short from here. Guys, we'll have 2 more accounts to give away tonight, so stick around. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing a lot of running lately, like really putting in the miles. But today on my run, I had some calf pain. Like it actually. And not good like muscle pain, you know, like pain that just kept building. And I don't know if I need to take a break from all the running, but man, it felt like a giant ball in my calf. Drink milk, then more milk. Oh, Mason, dairy, lactose intolerant, brother. Lactose intolerant. Milk is not the play. I can tell you that right now. Milk is not the play. It could be Zen, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water. And not much else. Like, I'm not a huge fan of sodas. Myofascial release. Liquid IV. Drink a beer. Drink beer. Don't think a beer is going to do much for it. I don't think a beer is going to do anything for it. Drink milk, then you'll forget about your calf. Could be, caveman. I guess maybe the salt intake. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think I'm going to just take a rest day tomorrow and give it a day and see how it feels. Like, I feel all right now, and walking around, I feel okay. I felt fine when I began the run, but as soon as I started, like, actually picking up the pace a little bit, that's when it really started hurting. And I tried to tough through it, but couldn't, you know, that kind of pain. I tried to keep going. I think I made it to mile 2 and then was like, that's it. And typically I run, I don't know, today was supposed to be my long run, so it was supposed to be like 8 miles. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Yesterday, I think I ran 400 repeats is what I did yesterday. Times 8. Zen. So no, I have a really nice treadmill. So I've been doing treadmill runs in the heat. I haven't been going outside. I've just been doing the treadmill runs rather than running outside. Because I would have to get up before the sun comes up and go to run outside right now with the way the heat is. I'm all right if the temperature's in the 80s, but when it's pushing 100 plus, you can't do it. You just can't do it. You won't last. I could probably get away with doing like easy runs. You know, if I'm only clipping off like 9-minute miles or something like that, I could probably do that because I can carry on a full conversation at that pace. But anything above and beyond that, I don't think I could do. Not in that heat. No way. All right. Well, above here, above this area, we're probably going up to above 30K. I wouldn't mind that move. I wouldn't mind that move at all. Do some rollerblading or bicycle riding. I mean, my neighborhood has like a pool up at the clubhouse. I guess I could go. They used to put up like lanes where you could actually go swim laps. But the problem is with it being summer right now, all the kiddies are out and about and they pretty much take over that pool. Running is a useless waste of time. Whoa. What are you talking about, Adam? Running is a useless waste of time? Do I as soon as the stream ends? Yeah, I mean, you know, as soon as we end the stream, we will get a pump for sure, or a massive dump. Facts? Running is actually one of the best things. I don't understand that. I don't understand that statement at all. That's not facts. Running is good for you. I know that is a wild statement. I don't understand. I mean, you hear gym bros say that a lot. You hear the guys that are really into weightlifting and don't like cardio at all. Or people that deal with bad knees, bad like lower joints. I guess that could be an issue for sure. But to say running is useless is absolutely absurd. Sprinting, yes. Distance, no. A combination of both. You gotta change it up. But distance running at a slower pace is good for your cardiovascular. It's good for the heart. It's good for the mind. I don't understand that statement at all. That's just me. I don't understand that statement at all. I feel 100 times better when I complete a run. Do real research. Okay, Adam, we could say the same thing to you, brother. I don't understand. Running is useless. Do the research? Come on. Come on. All right, are we just going to slow grind up into 30K or are we going to reject here? stuck in the primacy effect. Oh, jeez. We can find studies that say everything in life is bad, that weightlifting is bad, that we can find, there are studies out there that say everything that we do is bad. If you breathe, it's bad. Like, come on, brother. All I know is I feel better when I run. I feel better when I run long distances. Oh, solid farm kids, running isn't useless. Your legs, on the other hand, those are useless in the wheelchair. Oh, yeah, see? I don't know. I'm going to continue to run. I'm going to continue to run. I'm waiting for Price to decide what it wants to do. Mason, you despise running. Yeah, that's the other thing is, honestly, people who hate running will say things like that. DeMonte, right now it's looking like we might make the trip above 30K. Support is held, but I'm not entirely certain that we're not going to just range out here for a little bit until Asia opens. I mean, okay, price is snapping 20 points a clip all of a sudden. Yeah, I kind of want to see. Well, the indicators gave the good entry. I'll say that. If you grabbed this long down here, down below 29.9, that was the entry of the night so far. I feel like this is the target up here. I think we're going to get the sweep. Buyers have held up fairly decent. If I can get this pullback, which might have already happened, but if we can get this pullback, I'm not opposed to trying along from here. And we will target up around 30,040, 30,030, somewhere around there. Mike, you're in from 897. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good entry down there. That's a pretty good entry. You were Adam, you were an endurance athlete for most of your life. You lived it. As a scientific-minded individual, you were astonished at your 50 years of ignorance. I just don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. I've seen plenty of scientific research that says the opposite. If you found a study that you believe, great. I choose to believe that running is good for me. There's studies out there that say everything is bad. Everything is bad. You can do a simple Google search. Say, is running good for me? And it will tell you. I'm not saying it's the best exercise out there for you. I'm not saying it's the best available. But there's no way that running's like bad for you. Why do healthy runners drop dead? Why do healthy people drop dead all the time? we can go round and round on this topic. Well, tell me this, Adam. Do you drink alcohol? Do you drink alcohol? Because if you drink any kind of alcohol, you basically just... but running's definitely healthier than alcohol. You don't drink alcohol? That's good. That's good. Do you eat red meat? do you I mean, you pick your poison. Hey, what's up, Daily Day Trade? How are you? At the end of the day, none of us will make it out. I mean, facts. We're all gonna die at some point, but no, Daily Day Trade. I haven't gotten in a trade yet. Really, the only entry that I've seen was down here, but we were kind of doing the marbles race during all that, or getting that going, so I wasn't really paying attention that closely to the charts. Eggs and minimal dairy. Yeah, I can't do dairy. I cannot do dairy. And that's a recent development in my life. Kind of a shame because I used to love ice cream and all that stuff. I used to love it, but I just can't. I mean, I can consume it. I just can't consume large amounts. It definitely will affect me. It definitely will affect me. Yo, when is the giveaways? Never. We're never doing giveaways. Never. It was clickbait. Free hugs. This is a Wendy's, guys. Health and wellness channel. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we have all sorts of signs of exhaustion in the buying. Price is not really going much higher currently, but I have a feeling that we're going to probably go run 30K. I'm hoping for the pullback before that happens. No more running to the toilet. Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. And it's nearly instantaneous after I have ice cream or drink or have any kind of dairy. Run to 32K for Nims. I wonder if Nims is back from Malaysia. I know he was in Malaysia. Yeah, Bobby, that's the worst is cheese. Like, because I love cheese. I love cheese, and I still do it, right? Like, I'll eat a cheeseburger. I still do it because I just like cheese, but I shouldn't. Okay, well, I guess it's not going to give me that entry, is it? I'm going to leave that order there for the meantime. We've got a lot of resistance sitting just above 30K, so that might be where I look to actually short. But I'm a little hesitant back above 30K. Well, I tell you what, while we're waiting, guys, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do another one real quick. Mason, go ahead and open up the registration. We're gonna leave it open for a couple minutes. Guys, exclamation point marbles in the chat to enter into the race. Once again, 50K Lucid Pro evaluation on the line. Go ahead and get your entries in. You heard running intervals causes lactose intolerance. Oh, jeez. I should probably add that I break up my running, by the way. I do other forms of working out. So like I have speed days. I have endurance days. It's not just going out there and running 5 miles every day, you know. I have different shoes that I wear for the different types of runs. So like it's a regimen. It's not I'm out there running a marathon every day. I don't even know if I could run a marathon. I'm not going to lie to you, guys. I don't know if I could last a marathon because growing up, I played baseball, basketball, football, right? So all quick agility sprints pretty much. So the endurance thing, I'm trying to build up more endurance. Not necessarily to run a marathon or anything. I don't know if I could. I'll be honest with you. I think the furthest I've ever ran is like 10 miles, maybe a little more. I just don't know. I don't know if I could pace myself properly to run that far. Does that make sense? Because like right now, I could probably, like a 5K, I'm probably running, you know, just under a 20-minute 5K right now. I've never timed myself on a 10K. So I'm not sure what I could run a 10K in. So many jokes, but you won't. All right, guys, exclamation point marbles. Exclamation point marbles. We'll leave it open for another 30 seconds, and then Mason, in 30 seconds, close down that registration for me if you could. Only running backwards? Could you imagine trying to run the distance running backwards? Okay, this is a whole lot of exhaustion. I'm not sure if I want to leave that order on. I'll leave it on. I think we eventually snap above 30K at least on this move. Buyers were in control to end the week last week. All right, marbles entries are closed. We're going to give Mason a minute or two to get everything all set up. You have enough trouble walking forward, let alone walking backwards. J Love, you're not in? Mason, can you add J Love real quick? All right. Good deal. The bots have infiltrated. Oh, of course they have. I mean, we only have like 60 people in the stream right now, so they'll have to be here in order to claim the prize, though, relatively quickly. Yeah, Adam, I'm kind of right there with you. I almost don't like the exhaustion in this buying either. I'm going to remove this just in case what happens on the last stream happens again, where I get into a trade, I'm not watching the trade at all. We're doing the marbles race, and all of a sudden I come back and I'm down $800. Yeah, Primo, so there's no way to actually tell that until after it's closed. Like, we don't know the actual number of entrants until everything happens. But don't worry, we have safeguards in place. Like, it's going to be very difficult for a bot to win on my channel. We go through a screening process almost. You think I'm shadow banned, Deuces? Why do you think I'm shadow banned? All right, let me get this race up. Looks like Mason's ready. They switched the notifications for my channel. All right, looks like Mason's about ready here. Okay, let's do this second giveaway. All right, guys, Lucid 50K Pro on the line. Good luck, everybody. Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and drop those marbles. Oh, I think this is the track that's impossible to stick the landing at the end. Pretty sure it has the floating finish line. Oh, it does. All right, good luck, everybody. Good luck. I'm going to do this race with no commentation, so you guys can just watch in silence. No commentary. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's hard to watch. Oh, stuck the landing. Strong leaps. Strong leaps leaped it into the basket. Strong leaps, you are the winner of the 50K Lucid Pro account. After the race finishes, a mock dash level up will communicate with you. Oh man, of course. I can't ever finish these races. Oh, there went Miss K. Congratulations, Strong Leaps. Oh my goodness, look at all the yeeting. Everybody getting punted. Unreal. Oh my goodness. All right, Strong Leaps. Mock Dash Level Up will communicate with you via the chat. We'll get you all verified and get you that account squared away. Congratulations on the win. All right, we back. All right, so Deuces, you think I'm shadow banned? Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, my stream numbers have been... they've been right back to where we were at the beginning of the channel lately. They have been right back to where they were at the beginning of the channel. Guys, I mean, you guys remember, we were at 8.7K subs a month ago. 1 month ago. And we have not been able to even get remotely close back to that. So, like, the channel has slowed drastically. Drastically. The growth on the channel has slowed tremendously. Do you think it's possible to lose your edge once you found it? Zantana? Oh, of course. Like trading, guys, it's so... Because the market is always changing, right? So, like, a strategy might work for a period of time, but eventually it's going to run its course, right? So you have to be able to adapt. The one thing that you can always do is find decent areas of supply and demand and execute from those areas, right? There's no magic indicator out there that's going to make you a winner all the time, right? The dual streams for mobile is a good idea. If YouTube thinks you're trying to manipulate, you're penalized. I don't know. That could be, Bobby. I don't know how it all works. Like, nobody knows the specific YouTube algorithm, right? Like, I don't know. I know for a long time, the vertical format, was getting like 4,000 views, whereas the horizontal was getting like 1.5K for an extended period of time. But now the vertical format gets less views than the horizontal. I don't know how it all works. You know, I don't know that they would penalize you for doing that, because obviously you're popping up in people's shorts feed. So I like I said, I don't know. I don't know how it all works. All I know is the numbers have dropped off drastically since all these bigger channels have started streaming all the time, right? And have hundreds of accounts to give away. Why isn't anyone else doing that? Yeah, I don't know, Bobby. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it makes a difference or not. I really don't know. I know for a long time, the vertical streams were actually producing more like new viewers because you pop up in the shorts feed when people are swiping through. Sometimes they would gain more subscribers than the horizontal, but you're right. Like over the last month or two, perhaps YouTube changed something to drop that, you know, drop how much they're pushing that content. I don't know. I don't know what the reason is. All I know is that it's happened, and the growth on the channel has slowed dramatically. So like for me, what makes sense as far as the channel is concerned is to gear more towards like long form content, which we haven't done a lot of. And I really wanted to do. I just haven't had the time because of streaming and because of building the indicator suite and doing all the stuff on the back end that we're doing. I just haven't had time to do a lot of long form type stuff. So I think that's where I'm going to I think that's where I'm going to put my focus for the meantime, and just not do as many live streams. You know, with all the bigger channels that are, streaming all the time and have all the giveaways, that's where most people are hanging out anyway. So that's what I accredit it to. But I could be wrong. I really don't know the exact reason why things have happened the way they've happened. I'm not popping up on your alerts as often. Yeah, Big Teflon. I mean, if you guys remember right, you need supercars and gold bars, yeah, or trade ICT concepts or something. If you remember, I would have taken this long, guys. Man, maybe I should. Let's give it a shot. It kind of held where we wanted it to bounce. We'll stop out. We got a little wiggle room. I'll stop out below the buyers that stepped in here at 905, and we'll see if we can get this push up. I'll target like 30,025-ish. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, if you remember when we started streaming during Globex, it was like there was only a few people streaming during that time. But now all those bigger channels are streaming during that time. So what's happening is my live streams are just getting buried behind all the other channels, right? And if more people are viewing their content, that's what YouTube's going to push. It all works in this weird dynamic. So like you guys found me because I was showing up at the top of recommended feeds, right? Like if people type in their search engine live futures trading at that specific time, for the longest time I was popping up near the top of those recommended feeds. Well, now people have to scroll to page 5 or page 6, which people just aren't going to do unless they know me, right? You type my name in. Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah, see. So like new people don't know that WesleyEmeraldGate even exists unless they type in live futures trading, and have found my channel before. They don't really know that, you know, my channel's even live. They would have to scroll through pages. Yeah, Telegram because of Red. Yeah, that's what I told Red when because Red found me, I think, when Pine and I were chatting quite a bit. That's kind of how Red found out who I was. And Red was talking to me about streaming through DMs and stuff like that. And I was like, you just have to find a time slot where there's not a lot of competition, and kind of utilize that, right? And that's how Red's channel was able to gain traction, because he was streaming during that time when nobody else was streaming. But now there's all those other channels streaming, you know, and that's where people go. And now that all the props are streaming all the time as well, you know, you really have to be in the inner circle these days in order to have your channel like really take off. It's going to be very difficult nowadays for newer traders to get involved, to even break through, right? Because their content's just going to get buried. Yeah, and I know YouTube says they help smaller channels, yada yada yada. That's a farce, in my opinion. Where does that 025 level come from on the charts? Adam, so what you're seeing is our indicator. So there's enough data and information here that's transacted as far as how price has moved around this area to mark that as a supply zone, right? So this prints automatically. And if it gets traded too much through here, or price is moving too quickly, or it gets chopped, this level will disappear. So it will eliminate this level entirely. I want to give this almost a little bit more room. I kind of want to give it to back below here. How much would I be risking? Be risking $160? Yeah, I'm fine with that. We'll let it play out. And then if we hold somewhere in the middle of this zone above 900, I might add to this position. Kind of a negative RR on this trade, but you misread saying proof it. Yeah, I haven't talked to Red in a little while. Hope he's doing all right. I mean, as far as my eyeballed levels go, guys, this is kind of what I have. I've got obviously psych level 30K, and then I don't really have anything above there until 30,090 myself. But I haven't really adjusted my levels in since Thursday of last week. I haven't gone back and looked at what happened over the holiday or anything. All I see is it was just kind of slow grinding to the top side. We got R1 pivot sitting up there at 30,139. Yeah, I know Red quit streaming. For personal reasons. But I actually haven't talked to him in a little while. And I used to talk to him pretty frequently, even after he stopped streaming. But I haven't heard from him in a little bit, so I hope he's doing all right. Man, we're just kind of hanging out here. I don't know if we're going to see a whole lot of movement before the Asia Open at 8 o'clock or the Tokyo Open. I almost feel like we might head back down towards like this area. Right back to the middle. Because we kind of just swept out both sides of this right now. All right, let's add one here. Need to get my stop back in appropriately. Anything below 900, I'll be out. Are there any orders stacked in below? Not really. Nothing real close. Oh, thanks, Miss K. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, smash the thumbs up button if you could. All right, let's get back above 960, and then I think we could run heading into the Tokyo Open back above 30K. All right, nice little push. There we go. All right, I'm going to go break even at this point. All right, there's the push towards 30K. Let's see if we can snap above. Let's go ahead and lock it in. Just one more quick flick and I should get full target on this. Ah, boo. Boo. Oh, well. All right. Decent trade there. Made about $200 on that push. So that's nice. That was nice. That was nice. That was me scalping. That was me scalping. The indicators kind of told the story there. Break back above support. We always talk about break and retest. Broke the top side of the zone. Obviously, I took a little heat, you know, on this little pullback. But I was able to add on the hold. So everything worked out pretty well. Pretty good trade. But I don't know about you guys. I'm done with allowing trades to run back on me. Normally, I like to hold my positions. But lately, I've been doing it to my detriment a little too frequently. Like, look at this snapback, right? Like, I would have had to have my stop down here at 960 and risk giving back 40 points on this move down just to hold on to that position. I'm just not willing to do that anymore. I've done it too frequently recently, and I'm just not going to do it anymore. Just not going to do it anymore. So, very good trade. We had that daily low that's sitting there just above 30K. That seems to be what gave us the little stall out and pullback. So I'm happy with that. That's a pretty good trade to start the week. Granted, it was only $200, but like I said, I'm done holding out for full targets if I'm not going to get them. I don't want to deal with the 50-point snapbacks anymore. I'd rather just lock in profits and move on to the next trade. So good trade. All right, guys. And on that note, let's go ahead and start the registration for that third 50K Lucid Pro account. Now that we got the trade out of the way. Oh, nice, Enten. Nice. Guys, exclamation point marbles in the chat will get you to the marbles race. This is the last giveaway account of the evening, so make sure you are in. We're going to give you guys a few minutes to get everybody squared away. Get your entries in. You know, guys, I think social media skews our view on money. Like, we have this warped reality of money because of all these huge profits that are posted online. I mean, I see these videos out there from some of these guys that are like, I spend 30K a month on evaluations to make 100K. That's not even a possibility for us. You know what I'm saying? To trade that way is not even a possibility for most of us. Most of us can't afford 30K in evaluations a month, you know, can't afford 10K, can't afford 5K in evaluations a month. I think social media has been terrible because who's watching social media, right? Like, as far as traders are concerned, are the people that are trying to learn and trying to get better and trying to grow. But what's being shoved down your throats is what you can't afford to do, right? Like, so it's a weird dynamic that I've been struggling with a lot lately. As far as my content is concerned, like trying to do the right thing, but also trying to succeed on the YouTube side of things. And it's very difficult, right? It's hard to find that good balance between like good trading and playing the game. And I honestly, I have to apologize to you guys because it's made me like angry somewhat, because I see people struggling, like really struggling, and they don't understand why this person's able to do this and they're not, right? And so it's this weird psychological warfare that's being played almost. And really, I just want to do right by you guys, you know? Oh yeah, yeah, Adam, 100%. Yeah, I wouldn't hold into the Tokyo Open. I would wait for it to settle down a little bit till we get a good sense of direction. See if we're putting in higher highs or lower lows, you know. But you're right. Yeah, leading into 8 o'clock, especially on the long extended holiday weekend, for without a doubt. We'll probably see the books thin out a little bit. Right now, interest, you know, is leaning to the top side up around 200. You know, we got blocks at 50, 100, 200. Not a whole lot to the downside right now, but I'm not viewing anything below 29.4. But that could change. All right, guys, 30 seconds and we're going to close down that registration. Hey, what's up, Profits and Principles? Yeah, it's been a little while. I haven't been streaming as much lately. Haven't been streaming a whole lot lately, so I'm good, though. All right, Marbles is now closed, guys. Marbles entries are now closed. So we're going to give Mason a minute to get everything all set up. This will be the final giveaway so that we can allow him to go watch England play in Mexico City at altitude. And we're going to let him get on out of here. Zinzin, I mean, do you want more drawdown? My thought process is, like, keep it small until if you've proven to yourself that you can consistently hang on to an account, then you might want to size up, because that bigger drawdown allows you to size up on your trades, you know, a couple micros. But if you're not consistently hanging on to a funded account, I don't really see the benefit myself. But give it a shot. If you think you can hang on to that account and get to payout, for sure. Your payout caps are higher on the larger accounts, so that makes it worth it. Like, if you're consistently profitable, or you have affiliate money to, you know, or you have a ton of affiliate money to rifle through some size and on accounts, by all means, right? But to me, like, the 50Ks are the sweet spot. But yeah, I would say until you're consistently profitable and consistently taking payouts on accounts, stick to the 25Ks. Honestly, stick to the cheapest ones. Yeah, exactly, Caveman. Yeah, you want to stick to the cheaper accounts, right? And trade small size. I know it's frustrating sometimes to watch. That falls into the whole social media thing that I was talking about. You're watching these guys trade minis. Right now with the volatility, guys, minis just are not. I mean, you have 40, 50 point slaps. You have a mini on and you're on the wrong side of one of those wicks that NQ loves to do so frequently. That's $1,000 gone. You know, you just simply can't. The volatility right now isn't worth it. All right, kind of rolling over here off 30K. I'm almost thinking we might just chop this 30K psych level until the Tokyo Open. It looks like Mason's ready for this race, guys. So let's go ahead and get this marbles race up. 50K lucid evaluation on the line. Good luck, everybody. You know the routine. Spam that one. Spam the one. All right, Loyalist Ledger currently has the lead. This track gets wild towards the end as well, guys. So you're not out of it. If you don't see your marble there, you are not out of this race. I assure you. There will be carnage. There will be jostling for positions. So keep spamming that one to make your marble go faster. Oh my God, completely hung up. Oh, what is going to happen? What is going on here? Oh, no. Oh, Tick Shock with the drop. Tick Shock with the drop. Scalp Forge 2K. Oh, and Candle Breaker. Candle Breaker's up there now. Oh, yeet. Profits and Principles. Profits and Principles currently has the lead. Can you hang on? I know these last obstacles, guys. I've seen 10 straight marbles get punted from this finish line. So just... Oh, Tick Shock. Oh, it's going to be Tick Shock. Tick Shock 777 gets through clean. Oh, Rotund. Rotund, you were so close. Rotund was so close. Tick Shock 777, congratulations. You are going to be the proud recipient of a 50K Lucid Pro account. Mock Dash Level Up will be communicating with you via the YouTube chat. Goodness, look at the traffic jam. How do we have this many entries? We don't even have 60 people in the stream right now. How are there this many marbles? This is crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Tick Shock, congratulations. Yeah, that track, I think that track is fun. That track is fun because those obstacles at the end will send people flying. I have no idea how we have that many entries in a race where we don't even have 60 people in the stream right now. That many cheaters. It's crazy. I know. I almost think we don't broadcast giveaways anymore. I think we just do the giveaways as is. The only problem is I like promoting the props that do give us giveaways, and that's really what it is. We've designed a thumbnail for each. So I don't know. What do you know? A DNF for me? What do you know? All right, Tick Shock. Mock Dash Level Up will communicate with you via the YouTube chat. So just pay attention, be on the lookout, and we'll get you all squared away with that account. Congratulations. Since you got 26 plays. All right, we're kind of just doing what I thought we would do here. Guys, I'm going to stick around for another 30 minutes or so. Once, obviously, Mason gets him squared away, we're going to get Mason on out of here so he can get settled in for his soccer match. But thanks for all the new subs. I appreciate you guys. It has been slow lately as far as growth on the channel is concerned. But we do have some long-form content coming out that hopefully performs pretty well. We're going to start doing some different stuff on the channel, which we're really excited about. You know, different types of filming, different types of content. I recently purchased some wireless mics, so we'll be able to get some different backdrops rather than just the stationary live stream look on some of our content as well. So I might take you guys on some runs with me. We'll see. You know, I'm not exactly comfortable being out in public with a camera on me, but there's a nice park with 30 miles of trails right down the road that I can take you guys on and have some conversations with you with. So expect some different things on the channel. Got to try something new, right? We've been kind of pushed out of the live streaming space on YouTube. So I am still going to live stream from time to time. We're still going to do the giveaways as we get them. So please use code WES when you're purchasing your evaluations. It goes further than you think. We don't make a lot, but that is how we're able to give back to you guys. You know, I'm not opposed to doing daily live streams in the future, but they're hurting my channel. They're actually hurting my channel. I wish they didn't. You know, maybe if I teamed up with one of the props and was, you know, kind of taking the pine route where, you know, you're kind of on the inner circle, but I don't want to do that. I'd like to stay unbiased, you know. All those in favor, raise your hand. All right, there's the little push back above 30K. Let's see what happens up here just above 30K. Man, all the big orders are to the top side, so I don't know. I don't know if we just chop psych level 30K, maybe extend up to that supply zone and then roll over a little bit. But I know I'm not going to execute around 30K psych level. Strip trading. Oh, everybody with the strip trading. Everybody wants to see me with the clothes off, apparently. Actually, it's just the female audience, I would assume. It's just the female audience that wants to see that. Trust me, nobody wants to see me without clothes on. Oh man, free hugs after strip trade, but with the mullet and mustache. Oh jeez. I just make a good argument against running myself. Oh, Adam, you're back on that. I had already forgot about our little running disagreement. I had already forgot about it. Yeah, we have some ideas for good long form content, but we also like the artsy side of things and the production side of things, and we really kind of want to lean into that and do different types of content. You know, because in the trading space, it's all one thing. It's all one thing. You don't see a lot of different types of content. It's either, hey, let's talk about the drama in the prop firm space. Let's try to find people lying, or let's clip winning trades, right? Like, you only see one type of content. You know, we want to do something a little bit different, so we're going to lean into the art the actual production side of things a little bit more, which is going to be difficult for how small of a team and the technology that we have currently, but we want to give it a shot. What's up, Rice? Is that a new indicator? Yeah, Rice, we've I don't know if you've been paying attention, actually, Rice. I know it's been a little while since I've seen you. We've been building our own indicators. So we have built an institutional risk engine, which allows you to put your risk parameters in there. We've built a synthetic VIX because VIX actually only tracks the SPX options. And we wanted something that can be able to track other things than just that gives real-time updates for the velocity and the volatility in the market at a certain given point in time, rather than just saying, oh, the VIX is elevated, hey, let's look for shorts, right? Hey, we need to size down. So this gives you your suggested sizing and stop loss placement based on your own individual risk parameters, which you can adjust fully within the indicator itself. Obviously, we have our supply demand indicator that we've built. How we've built it is proprietary. We're not going to give away the exact calculations for how we've designed this. But this is basically my logic of, with Albu's input for how I mark my zones, right? And what I'm looking for in order to locate my zones. So we've automated that and put that into an indicator. And then obviously added little toys and gadgets and gizmos with all that. But the full indicator suite's coming out pretty soon. Pretty soon. Leather chaps. Oh, jeez. Where did this conversation go? Oh, this conversation is gone. Pumpkin pie. So the triangles indicate exhaustion. So when I would read the DOM surface, it's kind of stuff that I would look for in that. So these candles represent delta order flow. The brighter the color, the stronger the the stronger the delta. The dimmer the color, the weaker the delta. Obviously, negative delta, positive delta within the given candle, right? Triangles indicate exhaustion or signs of exhaustion in the aggressive buying or selling, whereas these gold dots indicate absorption. Meaning there's a passive buyer defending this area. So it's basically just an easier interpretation of this, right? An easier way to visualize what's actually happening. West gone wild. Jeez, where did the... Oh, chat's heating up. I see the chat's heating up. Yep. Chat's on one tonight. Yeah, VKR, I think you might be right. I'm seeing the interest higher, right? Like I'm seeing the stacked orders with no real interest below right now. Obviously that dynamic could change here in about 20 minutes, so just be careful. Miss K, you want to come on one? You want to come on a live stream, Miss K? Oh, or you'd like to be on one. Okay. I got you. Yep. Chat's on fire. Chat's heating up, guys. The chat is heating up. Like right there, we have signs of absorption, meaning there's a passive buyer that's kind of stepping in right here. to defend. There's a passive buyer absorbing any kind of selling that's happening. Yeah, it blew up in your face. Yeah, Soft Farm Kids, it's nice. So, like, the indicators are really well put together. Really well put together. Like, you can tell this is a 4-hour. This is a 4-hour demand zone, right? Obviously, it's a really pretty wide zone that's formed. And this is a 1-hour. And then it gives you, like, a suggested entry. And then each level is graded to show how strong it is, right? Like, in the 70 to 80 range is strong. Anything above 80 will show up as premium, a premium entry. But it's not a signal service, if that makes sense, right? Like, we don't want to be providing a signal service. We want you to trade your strategy, but have this kind of be like the framework as far as the foundation that you build your strategy around. Does that make sense? Hey, what's up, Faye? You ended up on the short bus? Like, the whole, when we started out with construction of all of this, we asked ourselves what, because signal services aren't, you know, it's just a signal service. Like, what works for one trader is not necessarily going to work for another trader, right? So you could take two separate traders, give them the exact same strategy, and the execution's going to be different. Like, you still have to click a button on your end, right? So we didn't want to do the signal service thing, right? We wanted to say, hey, what are the biggest problems that we see faced in the trading space, in the retail trading space? I say that. And how do we tackle those, and how do we build tools that will actually help them, you know, build their own strategy around? You know, put you guys in the best possible position to succeed. That's really what we tackled with everything. You know, because at least if you're executing in the right areas, your risk is defined, it's limited, and your winners and your targets are going to be much larger. In other words, your winners are going to be much larger than your losers, right? What kind of size based on today's volatility, not last week's, but today's, the current time's volatility, do I need to be trading with? Where does my stop need to be? What should be my cutoff, right? Like, those are the things those are the questions that we asked each other when we were building all this stuff. And then Albu, with his super smart German mind, was able to code all that and have it be highly accurate. You know, and everything's pretty much customizable. You know, if you go to a 4-hour chart, it's going to show you those 4-hour levels. You can toggle on and off the higher time frame and lower time frames. It goes all the way down to even, I think, the current time frame. So if I was on a 1 minute and I wanted 1 minute levels, I could go into this indicator and toggle on you can see all the different settings that are here, right? So currently I'm only showing strong and premium zones to print because it gets kind of noisy and messy, but I could go to the current time frame and it will show all the 1 minute levels, all the little minute scalpable levels in between there as well, right? Like, you can see them printing in real time if that's how you want to trade. So it is fully customizable. What you see is obviously I filter everything out to only show the higher time frame strong levels, but there is everything else in between as well. Why do you feel like Albu and Mason need to be on stream? Mason's been on a stream before. Mason has been on a stream before. So has Albu. Albu's been on stream before as well. Albu's voice has been on stream before. They're both really camera shy. It's very difficult to get in front of the camera, guys. Like a lot of people don't want to do it, can't do it. They get too nervous. They get filled with anxiety, you know? Adam, it's in beta testing right now. There are other people using it. Yes, currently. We're working out. There's still some bugs, minor bugs that we're working through, but we're getting very, very close. Getting very, very close. But for public availability, initially, it's going to be limited as far as what we can do. And obviously there's going to be a free trial so that people can try it out, you know. We're not just going to be like, yeah, no, sorry. Pay us all kinds of money with nothing up front, you know, without any trial to see if it's even something that you find value in, right? Hey, what's up, 44? How are you? But like I said before, Adam, it's not a signal service. There's nothing. You're going to be up to back testing on your own trades, right? At the end of the day, you're responsible for clicking the button. Like, it's not like, hey, it says entry short here, right? Let's enter short here. Hey, entry short here. Let's put another order here. There's still inevitably there's going to be somebody that says it doesn't work for them, right? Because it doesn't suit their eye. But eventually, yes, we will have the stats and there will be data to back everything, right? You can see this level just flipped from red to green and like it adjusts in real time. Everything adjusts. But you can see this order's been here for a while. It's showing a 4-hour strong entry from here, right? In my thought process is how I've always traded is from support to resistance, target the next level of resistance to the top side. Obviously, this level has just formed around 30K psych level. I mean, you saw how I traded this trade. I didn't get this entry, but you can see it was a good entry. Right, if I go back on the charts, we have target zones as well if you'd like the target zones. But if we go back on the charts to where it's printed before, you can see where it's printed before. Right? Yeah, Adam, neither do I, right? And that's why I almost don't like using it, calling it an indicator, even though it is, because I don't use a lot of indicators myself. You can see, I'm a higher time frame support and resistance guy. The only indicator that I really use is pivots, right? And I don't even like to execute around the pivots. They're just a decision point if I'm in a trade, whether to get in or get out. You know, I prefer to be executing from my levels. So I've never been an indicator guy myself. Pure price action and higher time frame support and resistance, right? But it's actually done a really good job as far as being in the same area as where I draw my levels, you know. Fairly accurate, probably even more accurate than mine. Because I normally put mine on whole numbers. And then it defined my risk. You know? My strategy in a nutshell, in its most basic form, is break and retest, bull flag, bear flag type setups. You know? And then to the downside would be something like this, is what I was looking for. You know, with entry here, stop here, stop here. Just because it made things easier for me to spot, to see. Eliminated a lot of the noise. Without all the clutter and lines running all over the chart. But I don't know. Pretty soon, everybody will be able to try it out at least, right? Initially, it's only going to be released on Quant Tower, but we are working on getting it on NinjaTrader and other trading platforms as well soon. But first, it's got to be Quant Tower just so we can see what we're dealing with on the back end as far as support and all that is concerned, you know. That, and we've had to build user guides and you know, so everybody knows exactly what they're looking at. Rice, it will not be on TradingView. I can tell you that right now. It will never be on TradingView. TradingView actually charges anything like a pretty large fee monthly in order to have premium indicators on it. So that will be the very last platform that we put anything on. Plus, TradingView is open source and people can hack codes and stuff like that. And we're trying, there's safety protocols and everything as far as security is concerned on the back end so that people can't copy and paste and try to refurbish it as their own. So it won't be on TradingView. It won't be on TradingView. It will be on Tradeovate. We'll be on NinjaTrader. We'll eventually be on MotiveWave. Hey, what's up, Massive? How are you? Will eventually be on MotiveWave. It will eventually be on all the other platforms. TradingView will be the one that it's not, probably, though. Yeah, Big Teflon, you can do it that way, but it's like it's over $200 a month to do that. So yeah, I mean, if the money's rolling in eventually one day, maybe. Massive, been doing good. I've been doing good. All right, guys, be careful. We're coming up on the Tokyo Open here in a few minutes. So just if you're in a position, definitely have those stops in place. Yeah, Adam, I mean, we have no idea what we're looking at as far as demand is concerned, like public demand is concerned. I know after watching them myself for a couple months now, a few months, like 3 months, as a matter of fact, I know they're good. I know they're very, very, very good. Right? But they're not designed to be some sort of algorithm. Could somebody build an algorithm around what they have? Of course they could on their own. But they're not designed to be a signal service. They're not designed to be an algo itself. It's just designed to help people with their risk management, their areas of execution. Public demand doesn't matter. I demanded Wes do a 48-hour stream and he didn't do it. Adam, we're still kind of discussing the price point because you can't. So here's the thing, right? And I'm just going to be 100% honest with you guys. Pricing is important. You can't price it too low because then people don't take it seriously. But you can't price it too high because then people don't have any interest in it, right? So we've kind of we're kind of looking at like, you know, order flow labs or something similar to that as a gauge and what they offer comparatively. Because I think the full lineup of products, I think that's probably as close as it comes. But we haven't settled on anything yet. Got to finish it first. Got to have a finished, an actual like finished product first, right? Something that's completely bug free. But it's also got to be secure on the back end, right? Like with hackers and technology and AI the way that it is, we have to tie up all the loose ends on the back end. There's so much more that goes into it, right? Than just simply building an indicator and throwing it out there. Oh, congratulations, Massive. I'll shoot you a message after the stream. I'm going to watch the Tokyo Open, see if we get this move up into... Yeah, Bobby, we did all the giveaways already. We did all the accounts that we have currently to give away tonight. No, that's huge. That's huge, Massive. Congratulations. I'm sure you're excited. Zenzen, I'm almost thinking that the initial move is going to be the fake, but so I'm kind of leaning towards snap back down into this area and then pop. Yeah, right. So once we get Quan Tower up and going, and we understand what we're working with on the back end, because we don't know. It could be only 5 people that want it. It could be 10 people. It could be 100 people, right? It could be 1,000 people. We have no idea. We have no idea. But we're going to get the wait list out soon, just so that we can get an idea about what we're looking at as far as interest level is concerned. And then we'll move forward from there. Diet Verner's ginger ale? Wow. All right. make it free, but you have to sign a 10% commission contract. Yeah, Adam, I don't know. So like, I think you have to do somewhat. I think initially for a new product like that, you have to do something like some sort of trial period, right? But not an extended trial period, right? Like maybe 7 days or something like that. Nothing that's like a month free, you know? Yeah, it's a fine line. I don't know what the right route is, but for a brand new product like that, I think you have to. And then what you kind of want those people to write reviews and have good outcomes from it. Yeah, but it can't just be me though, right? Like other people have to have value have to be getting value from it. Like we want that positive feedback. We want other people succeeding and doing well with them. And we want to hear about that. Because if it's just me and I'm involved, right? Like people don't take it seriously, I think. I think they need to see multiple people, multiple sources saying the same thing rather than just, hey, here's one of the co-creators of this that's saying it works, right? So we have beta testers. But I think, yeah, Bobby, I think, I don't think you can do a freemium. I don't think we could do like a base version that's free, right? Like, I don't know that we could do that. We can offer a trial period, but I don't know that we could do the free base version. Because that would require a lot of upkeep, a lot of free customer support as well on the back end. I think people underestimate how much work actually goes into support and everything that goes on the back end rather than just what you see on camera or on your screens right now. I mean, at the end of the day, you're running a business, right? Like you're running a business. So everything that goes into running a business, you got to deal with. You got attorneys in place. You've got trademarks in place. You've got you've got a lot of different things going on. A lot of moving parts. You've got the security side of things, making sure you aren't getting hacked or everybody's tools are working correctly, right? Yeah, I kind of expect the pop back up from here. We'll see. If we get this, if we get Delta to flip back positive and this zone wants to hold, I'm not opposed to trying to get long again. I'm not opposed. Yeah, Zen, I think people who've never been through it don't know. Those that have do. You know, I know you worked in legal for a little while, so you probably understand a little bit better than a lot of people. But if you've just been a W-2 employee, you know, or a salaried employee of a much larger business, everything that goes on the back end is substantial and very hard to get off the ground. Very, very difficult. They make you jump through all sorts of hoops. I mean, even something as simple, guys, as finding a payment processor is extremely difficult. Far more difficult than I anticipated, right? Yeah, Bobby, Lux Algo they pretty much just sell the AI though, don't they? They don't technically sell like indicators. They have indicators that are built, but the product that they're selling is the AI, right? But yeah, Lux Algo's very smart, very smart. Yeah, Zen, you're testing along here. Yeah, like I said, if I can get one of these candles to flip green, I'm not opposed with the hold of support here for now. But I'm going to need Delta to flip back positive. I'm going to need to see buyers actually getting aggressive and stepping in. Had to move a urinal 1/16 of an inch, Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, big Teflon, 100%. 100%. I think we've done something different. I will say that, right? Like even our institutional risk engine, right? I don't see this anywhere. I've never seen anybody step out and build a real-time like synthetic VIX, you know, that works on all the different indexes. We have not really tried on any individual tickers. It's really just been the US indexes that we've focused on. So I'm not sure about reliability outside of US indexes, but they should be fairly reliable across the indexes, which in turn, as long as it's a highly liquid asset, should work similarly. But I haven't tested anything out, right? What was the Lucid Vault thing? Let's see here. So you guys should have received a Lucid case in your email if you received one. So whatever that promo is, and then it looks like the promo that they're running currently is this. So it looks like the Lucid Pro for new and reset Lucid Pro accounts, 40% off. So 40% off until July 24th. So Code West will get you that discount. So pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. And then I think the Lucid cases, as far as that's concerned, I'm not sure if my promo code works for those or not. I'm not sure that it does, but I know I think after that, my code does work for that monthly promotional that they're doing. The only thing that I'm hesitant about right now is the fact that we have not had Delta flip yet. I haven't seen a green print. How long before MU swaps with NVIDIA on the NQ heavy list? Oh, I know, Adam. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. I don't know. It'll be kind of crazy when individual stock futures come out. All right, there's the flip. Let's see if this candle can close green, though. That's what I want to see. I want to see this flip to green. And then I might try if we can flip green. We have exhaustion in the selling into demand holding. Still no green print. Like I said, I just want one of these 1 minute candles to close green. It's very rare that we don't get multiple prints of the same color back to back. So I would assume price continues higher if we can get a green close here. All right, there's the green close. All right, I am long one. We'll see if we can get the push back up towards 30K. Maybe we've just trapped some sellers. MU plus 7%. I know, it's so volatile. It's so crazy. All right, I kind of want this to accelerate from here. I'm going to go break even on that. I kind of wanted to see buyers be a little more aggressive through here. So I'm going to take the risk off on that trade. I don't like it hanging around the way that it's hanging around. I would have preferred the snap recovery, and we're just not getting that right now. So that trade might still work out. You know, we are still holding that area, but I'm going to be out of that position. There's no sense in risking it. Yeah, big Teflon. Exactly. We've tried to make everything as easy to read as possible, right? Like now you don't have all the numbers all over your screen. You can see the relative strength, right? Eventually we'll incorporate adding single prints. We're even gonna add at a certain point, you know, options, levels, expected range, and stuff like that. We have the MGI indicator, which has, you know, all the main stuff, which has initial balance on it, opening range, all that kind of stuff, which isn't anything new, but this is just a little more in depth. This has historical weekly levels, highs and lows, overnight highs and lows. You know, so you can look back however many periods you want to look back. Okay, so it's actually, it looks like it's going to work out. So I just went break even a little too quickly on that. But you can kind of see, even if you're just a scalper, it gives pretty good indicators, pretty good I don't want to call them signals, because it's not a signal, right? Like, this doesn't mean buy. Right? But it shows you where you should be executing, pretty much. What's up, Candlestick Cricket? How are you? So you got a new indicator? They're ones that we built. You held the long, Candlestick Cricket? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you had everything you want. I just went break even a little too quick. So you're getting the move that we wanted to see. I would start watching price in through this area again through psych level 30K. Well, pretty nice move, guys. Pretty nice move. All right, there it is. But you guys can kind of see how everything all works together. Okay, we're coming down into higher time frames demand, right? We have aggressive selling into that demand zone. We've got signs of exhaustion. We've got a reclaim back above the demand zone for the long. Mike, 400-point ripper. Come on, Nasby. I don't know if you're going to get that tonight. Maybe. Could. Obviously, but I don't know that we're going to get that tonight. Well, guys, that's probably going to be it for me tonight. I'm going to call it there for the evening. Not sure if I'll be live at all this week as far as the streams are concerned, but you guys can expect some content coming out very, very soon. Very, very soon. Trade safe this week. Stay patient. Trade with proper risk. Trade with those stops in place. And more importantly, go get those payouts, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And good luck the rest of this week. And I will see you in the next live stream. Peace.